in the light of this insecurity, state of insecurity, the government policies must be very careful. I mean, people who formulate government policies must be very careful in some of the things they do, some of the policies they formulate, that creates suspicion in the system. We need not have such a thing at this juncture, at this time in our national life, where we have issues even with the people themselves. You are creating this radio for. We have a situation where the herdsmen and the farmer clashes all over the place, and people are being killed, left, right, center. And they go to villages and take up people's land, destroy their crops, makes it very impossible for farmers to go to their farms to harvest their crops. And now you want to get a radio station, a radio license, all in their favor and all that. So I don't think that is a policy that creates unity. Rather, it creates some level, disparity and level of suspicion too. And so, as I said earlier, we need a proper explanation for that. But in the absence of that explanation, I think that the best thing to do is to leave this station, the radio policy the way it is. Let's not create more suspicion in the system and begin to probably raise suspicion and make people to make allegation against the government as if the government is trying to do certain things that favor some specific people, contrary to the laws of the land. That is what I will advise in that regard. The issue of fighting corruption, which is also one of the central objectives of this government, we need to do it in a more sophisticated and more structured manner. I am not ignorant of the fact that the government is going after those who allegedly have stolen money from the treasury. It's a very good way. It's one of the ways of fighting corruption. But I think the most important way, and also very crucial in the fight against corruption, is for us to identify the means and ways and opportunities through which monies are taken out of the system and leave it in the body. If you don't study it and know it, then you have lost the fight. Because what you will do every time is to go after those who have taken the yam out of the yam ban. But whereas you have not in any way identified how those yams have been taken out. And so you find out that it's going to be a perennial war, a war that will last forever, because you have not done what you're supposed to do. So let's start with knowing how they take the money out of the system from the treasury in such a very careless manner and stop it. One of them is this issue of local government allocation, which NFI has come up with. I said the money that belongs to local government should go to them direct, which I am totally in support of. The governors have messed up that money. They've been misappropriating and utilizing money that's supposed to be used for local government area administration, and they have been using it and diverting it for other purposes. We must identify that issue of security vote, the issue of award of contract. There is no standardized manner of award of contract. We don't have due process. The tender boards and all that have not been constituted. So people just wake up and say, oh, 1 kilometer rate is 1 billion. Another one wake up and say it is 5 billion. So you don't have a standardized manner of award of contract. And so through that means, the public officers are taking so much out of the system. We must also differentiate between public money and private money. A governor has no right, or any government official has no right to put his hand into the public trade and take any money for private use. It's not done anywhere, except the one you have earned. Your own allowances and salary is what you spend. If you want to go and buy a wristwatch for billions of naira, it has to be with your money and not with government money. If you want to entertain all your girlfriends in the hotels and all that, it's your money and not government money. But here, these people who are in government will use government resources to do private things, buy things that are very expensive. You see a governor he goes on a convoy of over 30, 40 cars, accompanying one man with all manner of personnel, securities, doctors. What is all that? That is pure wastage. That is pure vanity. We should not do all that.